I would say I was a timid kid. I didn't like to. I was very shy, very in my zone, very in my own place, kid. Which I still am to this day. But I grew up and I bloomed out when I came here.
Definitely less confident and really shy, and I had like really bad social anxiety, so I didn't want to go out to places or be around people or anything.
So my dad, he's a keyboardist and a trumpeter. So of course being in the music household, that eventually came to me. And I used to see him play trumpet, do all these things, and I'll be like, damn, wow, he's so awesome, he's so cool, he's been doing this straight from Nigeria to the UK. He still plays every now and then, but I originally got it from him.
I kind of like grew up around music. So from when I was younger, I was doing like, I was helping my dad with his songs and adding like little like ad-libs and everything. And more with like instruments and singing, I was probably around 12 when I started playing guitar, and singing probably 13.
Okay, I would say my biggest challenge would be procrastination, because I leave a lot of stuff off when I want to do it. Even now, I've got a few freaking assignments I need to do, and they're due pretty close right now. So, like I'm still trying to work on it now, but it's a lot better now than what it used to be before, because I used to leave assignments, be like, oh, who cares, you know what I'm saying? Who gives a damn? Like, it's not gonna affect me. But doing those things, they actually affect what you're gonna do now, the type of person you become now. So I'd say my biggest problem was procrastination there.
When I first came, the biggest challenge then was being around people because of like my low confidence and everything. So I don't know, recently probably the biggest challenge is now like recording, but being here for like ages now, I kind of got used to this kind of stuff. So I was homeschooled, so because I was staying at home all the time, I wasn't used to being around people. And then when I started coming here, like every Thursday and Friday, there was people here all the time, so I got used to talking to them. And because most people here are like outgoing and like talking like to other people, it just made me get more used to being around people and communicating with them.
Meeting Joe, I'll tell you that. Meeting Joe, meeting Amanda, meeting the crew, meeting new people, talking to people, because I want to connect with everybody. I'm very extrovert, so I like to connect with a lot of people, talk to people about stuff, do all of that, hear what I'm saying. So yeah, it was just meeting new people. That was the most memorable experience.
Probably when I would sit in the podcast room, and there was this one time with a friend, we was doing a video of me singing and her playing guitar. I think that was like one of the most fun moments being here, because it was fun, like doing music but in like a funny kind of way, because it was a funny song and she was playing guitar and I was singing and dancing in the video. It just made it more funnier and more fun to do it.
Okay, so if we're talking about short term from here to August, I want to work more on content creation, because I see a lot of people that are very artistic, they're very cold, they're very, they're very sweet with it, but their marketing is absolute trash.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people like that. So I'm learning I'm learning content creation, how to market myself, how to do all these things. In terms of long term, I would say I just want to be in the studio. I want to work with an engineer. I want to be an audio engineer. So I'll be mixing people's tracks, getting paid like that, and helping other people with their tracks.
Definitely having a better future. So passing my exams in school and focusing on music, because I could get far with it, like with the singing and playing guitar. I think it's just mostly that, just making sure I pass my exams and just communicating with people so I could do more. I'll be better in interviews, like for jobs and everything.
I would say, what inspires me? The fact that I haven't reached my goals yet. That's what I'd say. Because every day I see people who are much younger than me, who are less experienced than me in this field, and they're getting, and they're working with artists. They're working as engineers. They're working as producers. They're working as art musicians, session musicians, and I'd also say my family as well, because without family, where would we all be? To be honest, without family, that's true.
My family, like my dad and my uncles, also my granddad, because even when I was younger, my dad would show me videos of, like, even now that I play guitar, my dad used to play the drums, my uncle used to play like the keyboard, and my other uncle used to also play the keyboard actually, and then my granddad would play like the steel drums. And I know, like, I play guitar now, and none of them played guitar. It just still inspired me because I wanted to kind of carry on the music in the family, like how it runs through and everything. Also you, because I think since I've come here, you was like more outgoing, so that's how it made me feel more comfortable with you. And when I'm doing music or in music class and I think I done good, I ask you to come look at it because I feel like you're going to give me like a positive response, and you always do, so.
Let me put it like this. I was in secondary school and I was talking to music, and he was like, oh, they have a place called Link Studios that do music production. They do all the stuff you want to do. So I said, oh, damn, for real? Tell me about it. Let me come in, let me have a look. And you know what sold me? When you said free, I said, I don't know, right here, right? Okay, in it. That's a good selling point. I'm gonna have to be there. I'm gonna have to come there.
I found out about it through a friend. She normally came because she came to the college, I'm pretty sure. And then she rang me once, and then that's when I started wanting to come more.
As I said before, it's just the sense of connection we have between each other. Because can I say a name, Joe?
Yeah.
Okay. Because between me and you, we can always talk about whatever. You're always a helping hand whenever I need you. Especially with Amanda. Yeah. Even with the other young people, I can talk to them. We can chat. We can have a laugh for them about. And if it's something serious, they'll back me on it. They'll hear me. And they'll talk me through it because they may have the same experiences as I do.
It relates to the social anxiety, because before I was scared to even talk to people because of what they would think, but now I'm more open to speak in the studio because I know a lot of people here, and because I've been coming here for like I think 2 years now, I've been knowing, like, even when new people come in, I'll get to know them, so I'm more comfortable around them. So it's way better than before because I have more confidence now.
Hell no, I'm joking now. I'm joking now. I would. If you're starting out, if you're starting out with music and you want to get, and and you want to improve yourself in music or whatever creative sphere, I'd recommend it. Just have a go. If you like it, stay here for the rest of your life. If you don't like it, you're free to leave. You're free to go wherever.
Yeah, I've done it a few times. Like some friends that isn't even around this area, I would sometimes get them to come with me to come studio because I know they would like it, and each time they would want to come back again. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it, because like all the people like are really kind here, and especially the teachers as well, you and Amanda, and it just makes you feel more comfortable to be here.
Well, as you said, charismatic. I'll put it in your words. Yeah. I feel a lot more charismatic, a lot more calm. Because I have sometimes I struggle with social skills, and coming here has helped me develop social skills such as that. So I feel a lot more charismatic, a lot more calm, a lot more charming, a lot more confident to speak to people and to do whatever with people, generally. And I'm still working on it today. I'm not the best, I'll be real, but I still try every day to talk to people.
I'm definitely more proud than before. Like, obviously I'm still working towards having more confidence, but I have enough to do stuff like this. And I find it, like I said already, I find it easier to talk to people now, so I think that's a really big thing for me, because before I wasn't good at talking to people at all.
I've got to say thanks very much, Mayor of London, for keeping us open.
Thank you, Propel, for keeping our studio open.
Thank you for the GLA for helping me express myself.
Thank you, Propel, for allowing us to use these high-end facilities.
Thank you for the Mayor of London for letting us use these nice instruments.
Thanks to the GLA for giving us a place to socialise.
Thank you, Mayor London, for letting us have a community.
Thanks to the GLA for providing us with a safe haven away from the outside world and a place to express what we want to do and how we want to do it anyhow.
Thank you to the Mayor of London for us getting a chance to experience more music here at Link Studios.
Thank you.
Okay.